Happy Friday from Dubai's coolest winter. Hello. Funny how just 3 weeks ago, today would have been the weekend, right? Quite a mental shift for us Dubai kids. Yeah, because our weekend was initially half day Thursday and a full Friday, and our new week would start Saturday. But obviously then how long ago, I think 5-6 years ago, shifted to Friday and Saturday, and now we're aligned with the rest of the world with our new week starting Monday morning, right? So yeah, today is not quite the weekend, we're just heading into it, but just thought I'd I'm using Avi's tips. Avi, I fucking love you, bro. Holy shit, dude, I can't see jack. There we go. It's funny because my parents, they woke up early to deposit a check, quite a grand sum actually, and much needed. Oh boy, this condensation is whack, right? So and I was leaving just as they were coming in, and hold up, man. Fucking hey. This is risky behavior, people. There was a guy on my right, he was giving me such a disapproving look, because I didn't see him, I barely saw him, and I've got a fucking camera in my hand in this hazardous weather. Fucking let us step on it and get there, man. I'm not the only one vlogging this shit, I'm sure. Everybody's got their earphones in, but yeah, so my dad is like, where the fuck are you going? I'm like, I'm going to the bar, and he still hasn't got the joke, so he's like, the bar? We're working today. But what I'm most concerned about is that why would he actually not question why I'm hitting the bar at fucking 7:30 a.m. He's like, it's working, so it's like, if it wasn't working, yeah, it's okay, I think. Which is actually a great segue into today's vlog, man. Fucking alcohol, and why out of all the drugs available to man, there we go, the fucking bar. Yeah, so out of all the drugs available to man, why it ranks lowest for me, right? So I'm just gonna get some stretching in and pick up from where we left off. So yeah, how do I edit this in? I don't know, just hang tight. Alright, passing the vibe check this Friday morning, 7:56 on the clock, so I have under 4 minutes to finish this, to shoot this. Let's make it quick, right? Some drama went down yesterday. Fuck me, bro. Fucking eh. Yeah, so one of the boys being our workers, right? The blue-collared workers. We have a team of 7. One of them, or rather 2 of them, have been creating a ruckus for the past month or so, right, in the labor camp. And out of the 2, one of them is the more troublesome of the 2, right? Alright, let's get that good sunlight in. Yo, guys, if I could only have you with me, man. I was stretching over there on the bar, and you had the sunlight peeking through between this tree right here. Gorgeous. Took me back to Amsterdam, man. I swear to God, fucking believe, yo, I'm going to Amsterdam 7 months, man. Let's do Deck Mantle 2022, bitch. Alright, so back to it. So this guy's been drinking, right? The point is, look, see, an idle mind is the devil's workshop, right? These guys haven't been keeping busy because we haven't had jobs for them, which is why I'm really happy we would have awarded that 700,000 dirham contract the other day. So he's been drinking, creating a ruckus, hurling abuses, fucking around, the guys go to take a shower, and then he'll go and hide the towel, he'll toss the uniforms in the trash, just disorderly conduct, man. So my dad gave him 2 warnings, right? 2 warning letters. The procedure is it's almost essentially like a football penalty system, right? 2 yellow cards, and 2 warnings, and then you're expelled in the corporate world. But over there it's 1 yellow and then a second and you're off, right? So I guess something similar to that, right? So yeah, fucking, what was it, the day before yesterday, 10 p.m. And I think I was somewhat to blame for this, right? Because the guys were complaining to me in the morning when I went with them to a site. So I got to the camp in Al Quoz, and I called the guy down, and I don't know why, but it was quite uncharacteristic of me, but I yelled at the guy, right? I called both of them, and I called one guy out on his shit. I'm like, yo, listen, I know that we're working in a company, and you report to me indirectly, and my dad is your superior, he's your boss at the end of the day. But yo, this is getting fucking personal, man. Like, I do not want people calling my dad at fucking 10 p.m. saying that, hey, can you come to the camp, fucking sort this shit out. Like, yo, my dad's got a 100 different things on his mind, man. And he's fucking like, he's what, 59 in this year, there's a good 30-year age gap between us. So I'm like, dude, I do not want you fucking around with my dad, right? Like, my family comes first, right? Like, you know what they say, right? Blood's thicker than water. So anybody fucks with my family, yo, like, there is no one worse than me. Fucking getting emotional here again. Storage low. Yo, gotta finish this up. Right, so that was it, really. And then I think that kind of played into his head, because at night, he, again, some shit went down, and then yesterday he called all of them to the office, and he just fired him, like, on the spot. So, which is like, I guess he deserved it, because he hired them on the spot, so you can just fire them just as easily, right? It's all good. And yeah, that's it, like, my dad is like, fucking book him a ticket and get him out of here, like, come Sunday morning, which obviously can't be done immediately, because we need to get the PCR test done and all of that. So, there's those fucking formalities, this pandemic we live in. But anyhow, so fucking alcohol, right? We know it's like, I wouldn't say terrible, but it's the world's oldest social lubricant, right? But me, like, to use a term, to use a phrase I coined a few weeks ago, I'm naturally socially lubricated. I just don't think there's any barrier between me and anyone else. I just kind of break that comfort barrier very quickly. And if I like you, you'll know, right? If I fuck with you, then you know I like you, right? So that's what it is. So what does alcohol do, right? It fucking reduces inhibitions, right? Like, fucking, I don't know, man. Like, think about it. Like, okay, you see a girl, you see, like, maybe your type is the hippie type, the girl who is a tree hugger. You're talking to your boy, and like, yo, I fancy that chick over there. And then he's like, bro, I don't know about the chick, I fancy the tree. More of a tree fucker. Like, what? You know what I mean? Okay, bad connection, but it just reduces your inhibitions. You would do things like you wouldn't normally do sober, like fucking a tree. I don't know. It impairs your judgment, right? Fucking, like, I don't know, you tend to pick a fight, right, at a bar. You're in a fucking watering hole in Glasgow, and the guy's like battle hardened, and he's got forearms the size of tree trunks, and you go like, yeah, man, let's go and fuck with that guy. Poor idea, buddy. And then it just not able to think straight, right? It kills rational thinking. Fucking 1 + 1 = 5. 1 + 1 = 3, actually, which is a fucking solid book I'm reading right now. But anyway, so 5 minutes on the clock. Let's fucking finish this up. Let me take you through the story about how can you see this? Can you see the scar, man? All the way up here. That's quite a long scar. Story time, peeps. Lancaster, 2014. April, I'm reckoning, or like May, something like that, yeah. Big night out, hit the clubs, right? Pre-gamed at the fucking hostel, shots. For me, alcohol, I don't prefer it. I'm going to get into that another day, but it's a depressant chemically, right? So it affects your CNS, your central nervous system, brings it down. Me, I'm more of a, an uppy guy. I like my stims, man. So, and obviously, from at least me, and that's the funny thing. Chemically, it is classed as a depressant, but obviously it depends on the individual's reaction to it, right? It may act as a stimulant to some, depending on your state of mind, really, and how much you've eaten, blah, blah, blah. You know how it is, man. Fucking love pharmacology. Saved my life many a times at raves. Alright, so super wasted, right? Blotto, completely fucking blitzed. And I saw my ex-girlfriend at the club. My boys were with me. They were like, yo, let me go and fucking mac on her. I'm like, yo, fucking bad idea, because she's gonna think that I put them up to it, which she did eventually. So they fucking messed around with her. She came up to me, Karan, I didn't expect this from you. I thought you would have moved on. Like, bro, fucking I moved on too, man. But anyway, it fucked with my head. Went to the loo, came back out. My jacket, my North Face jacket, which was on the fucking sofa, gone. Pulled off a fucking Harry Houdini. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Which included my earphones, my Sennheiser earphones, I will say, and my fucking keys to my flat, right? My fob. So took the bus, cut my losses short, fucked off, got back to hostel, right? Now, picture this, right? If this is the boundary, okay, like how do I can barely see anything, hold up. Right, so if my car, where is that? You see my, there we go, if my car, and if that is the boundary, right? You see that little, that horizontal line? I don't know if you guys can make out, but instead of walking around the horizontal line from the bus stop to my hostel, okay, and there was a barbed wire fence, I kind of cut across, right? Cut across the field until I came to the point where, you know, fucking I had to meet the fence, right? And the fence was like, funnily enough, as high as my fucking family jewels, yo. So you know what's coming next. I barely fucking took like 2 steps. Okay, this is gonna be hard to show, to demonstrate, but took like, you know, 1, 2, jumped over, right? So I had like 1/2 of my body on the other side of the fence, and my fucking left leg, oh boy, how do you do this? I must look like a fucking retard. And in there, wedged in the fucking fence, yo. So the adrenaline kicked in. I was like, what the fuck just happened, right? So you have like fucking steel, cold hard steel in your fucking leg, right? So 2 ways, man, to fucking get out of this fucking mess. Taken back to the first time I went to unisex salon in New Delhi, yeah. And I heard women fucking screaming. I was like, what's going on? And I noticed that they were putting some honey-like substance on the upper lip. I later realized it was fucking getting your upper lip waxed, but you know, fucking me, innocent 8-year-old me. So yeah, man, 2 ways to go about it. I just fucking, you know, like you're waxing your upper lip, just out of there, or, you know, little by little. Fucking, I picked the former. Yanked it out of there, blood everywhere, skin fucking came out, limped my way back to the pre-game place where all the crew had fucking rocked up, and we had half a bottle of vodka which we were pre-gaming with, which I poured all over that fucking open wound. Yo, I don't know what, and I don't know what giving birth is like, but I do not want to ever go through labor, which is biologically impossible for me, but you know what I mean. I would imagine that the pain I went through that night is the same pain women go through. Comparable, I would think. But yeah, man, kept me out for a couple of weeks, got infected despite our best precautions, pouring alcohol on that open wound, and missed a festival, Parklife, Manchester, never forget. But yeah, man, that's what it is. Fucking hate alcohol, not my drug of choice. Ran out of storage space, so gonna have to edit this in. But yeah, I guess it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, scars tell stories. What's yours? Let's head into the fucking weekend, yo. Got a boxing class today at 6:45 and a anniversary party. Manav and Priyu, love you guys. 2 years, going on strong. Tomorrow at the JBC, Fire the Palm. Peace out.